Greetings. My name is Larry Brown from Boothbay Region Community TV, and I'm real excited because I'm here for the 8th annual Waffle Eating Contest. To my right is owner of Waffle, Anna Osno, and to my left is Pam Creamer, whom this year we're going to be dedicating all the funds that are raised to her, and then she's going to be telling us a little bit about Lyme disease. But to start off, my good friend Anya, could you tell us a little bit about the activities that will be happening today?
Yes, actually, right now Anya is not with us. I am Waffle Girl.
Excuse me.
And I'm Anya's alter ego. But today we will be doing our charity waffle eating contest. This is our 8th one, and this time we're so happy we can benefit Pam Creamer and her Lyme disease treatment this year. We've got a 3-round speed eating waffle competition, and the fastest waffle eater wins $200 cash.
Could you talk a little bit about how you made the decision to donate all the funds that are raised to Pam today?
Well, Pam and I have been friends for many years now, and we actually became friends because we both were suffering from chronic Lyme disease relatively at the same time, and we sort of found support with each other, and I received 3 years of antibiotic treatment and I'm doing much better. However, Pam her symptoms have gotten worse, and she's now receiving intravenous treatment, and we're hoping to raise money to help support the costs that are incurred for the long-term intravenous Lyme disease treatment.
Great, thanks. Pam, I know that as we spoke earlier, this has been a long process for you. Could you talk a little bit about that, and then also about why, I know it's tough to make positive out of a negative, but why you're real happy that not only the money but the attention from today's contest is going to be going about, talk about Lyme.
I'm thrilled that we're raising awareness, that people recognize Lyme and pay attention to ticks on them and get educated about the treatment and prevention, and just overall paying attention to our environment that can often be harmful to us. I was an avid hiker for many years, and I did pay attention, but what people don't realize that only 30% get the classic bullseye rash when you get Lyme disease, and I never got it, so I never knew.
This has been a long process for you. We spoke earlier that you were diagnosed some years ago, but you feel that you have been suffering from it for quite a few years. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, for many years I just had a sore knee or sore elbow, and I just thought I was aging and hiking and working hard and normal aches and pains of going into my 40s. And then my knee went out and everything kind of fell apart, and the infection now has reached my brain, so now I have brain lesions from it, and it's very hard to get diagnosed and get treatment in Maine, and we're trying to spread awareness.
Great. Again, as I said, I can't think of a better cause for us to do a bit of education on. Anya, what else would you like to tell us about today's contest? And have we got some prizes here?
We definitely have prizes. We think we'll have a good turnout, hopefully 20 contestants today, and the fastest waffle eater wins $200 cash. The runner-up wins a slushie maker and a koozie, a drink koozie, and then the third runner-up wins a drink koozie. We also have a ton of prizes for our silent auction. The local community has been so supportive, and the outreaches that this contest has raised has been the best I've ever seen.
We won't pick out any individual, but many of the businesses in the Boothbay Harbor region have come forward to make some pretty nice contributions.
Absolutely, absolutely, and people just sort of coming out of the woodwork, asking how they can help, and raising awareness for this cause, because I think it's safe to say that almost everybody now knows somebody that's affected by Lyme disease.
Okay. Great, ladies. Look forward to the contest, and thanks for talking with me today.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, 2012 is a election year, and with me is our local Senator, Chris Johnson. Chris, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on today and why you're here to do this contest?
Well, I got an email saying that this was going on today, and it actually provided some of the background information about Lyme disease and how it has affected people, and wanting to raise awareness and also raise some money to help people with treating it and diagnosing it. And it's a problem which I've found even in knocking on doors. Just yesterday, I ran into a gentleman who said, yeah, I had Lyme disease a little while ago, and it went undiagnosed for a bit, particularly because he was being treated for some other ailments, and the antibiotics suppressed it enough that it wasn't detected. So it's something which is not easily detected, and lots of people have it and don't know it and have various ailments. I think it's something which deserves having more awareness and more education and more effort put into combating it and diagnosing it and helping people with their issues.
On the political side, is there anything in the mix up in Augusta to educate people more about this problem?
Not that I know of. I mean, obviously, at the state level, most of what we do is programs that are addressing health in various ways. I'm not aware of Lyme disease being part of any particular state program, although I'm not an expert on that, so I could be wrong. But I haven't heard of one yet. Okay. I do know that there is a much more emphasis these days on preventive measures, and I think that's an excellent thing with Lyme disease, with the costs of it and the impact on people's lives, to be part of the equation for a preventive medicine focus. So I hope that it's something which more doctors and more hospitals and more health professionals learn more about, and how to detect it early, and how to understand that there are false negatives as well with Lyme disease, which is one of its most difficult challenges in diagnosing, and to not dismiss quite so readily because a test comes up negative, whether that is or is not the ailment a person is facing.
Now on the fun side, what have you done to prepare yourself for the event today?
Well, I love pancakes, actually, particularly blueberry pancakes, and I had some just the other day down in Friendship too, so it's a benefit there. But I suppose in part I've been known for being a fast eater for some time now.
Well, I would imagine with your job that you probably don't always have the time to sit down for a meal.
Well, my day job as a director of IT and work in the legislature both usually afford enough time to grab a sandwich or something, but I used to work when I was in high school at the local Bonanza, and you get a 15-minute break to grab a meal and go back to work. So, I guess it started then, eating fast. But I have really no expectation that I'll be a winner in this event. I'm not a professional food eater or something like that, but I intend to have some fun.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot, and thanks for coming to support this today, Chris. Okay. And we've got an international flair today, as next to me is Hannah from New Hampshire, and she's going to tell us about these other three contestants.
Hello. We've brought a Swedish team here to Boothbay Harbor to represent at the waffle eating contest. We have two contestants who have been training hard this year, practicing with waffle eating, and they're good waffle wolfers. So, to introduce them,
Lisa. Maya.
And Anton.
Could you tell me a little bit about how this team got all put together?
Well, we first heard about this through a good friend, Sarah, and decided to buy a few plane tickets for these three and bring them over. We thought that it would be worth the cost, and put together these t-shirts to show our support.
I think that's great, and who knows, this could be going worldwide now. People coming over here from Sweden to do the waffle eating contest. Thank you, folks, and best of luck today. Thank you. Okay. And with me is a former contestant named Steve, who has done this contest a couple times before. And how did you finish, Steve?
I came in second 2 years in a row. So.
But you're back for some more punishment today.
I'm back for punishment. I'm not really feeling it this year, so I don't know if I'll come in first, second, or third, but we'll see. So it's all for a good cause, though. That's all I'm out here to support Pam and her cause here. So
great. Best of luck, and hopefully this year is going to be the charmer for you.
We'll see. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And this contest is for folks of all ages, because to my left I have, in your name?
Delaney.
And to my right?
Gus.
Okay. Delaney, could you talk a little bit about how you decided to do the waffle eating contest today?
Because I'm really starving, and
I really like trophies and I like competitions. That's why.
Those are three good answers. Gus, can you top that? Why are you here today?
Well, because I'm hungry, and also I heard it's to help people with Lyme disease, and I'm happy to help.
Two neat kids, and again, just shows all the support that we're getting from folks of all ages at this year's Waffle Eating Contest. Thanks and best of luck, guys. And I've got four more contestants who have a little bit more than a casual connection. They're all employees here, and they are?
Kristen,
Blair,
Abby, Allison.
Could you tell me a little bit about how you ladies got involved in this?
Well, our owner, Anya, has suffered from Lyme disease for her whole life, so we're trying to raise awareness for that. And our dear friend Pam Creamer, all the money benefits her Lyme disease treatments along with Anya, and it's just a fun little thing we do every year.
And I've heard something, these waffles taste pretty good. Could you tell me anything about that?
They're really good.
Ladies, thank you and best of luck today. Okay. And I found two more contestants. To my right is
Michael Alvarez.
And to my left is
Keegan Druin.
Keegan, could you tell me a little bit about how you got roped into this contest?
Well, my girlfriend just recently got a job here, so I was kind of forced into this.
Hi, Kitty.
A lot of pressure to win now.
There is, okay. Can you tell me what you did to prepare for this event?
Cut a lot of weight for wrestling, and now since I don't have to wrestle anymore, I'm just gonna eat my heart out and, put a lot of effort into this contest. Hopefully come away with some money.
You're gonna lose. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge that you're issuing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to win.
Okay, good. Well, look forward to it, and best of luck today, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. And of course, at a great athletic event like this, you need to have judges. And to my right is
Chris.
And to my left is
Colby.
Colby, you're holding something in your hand. Could you tell us a little bit about the instructions you have been given to be a judge today?
Yes. Once you finish all your waffles, the contestant must put on their party hat, raise their hands, and open their mouths to check if the waffles are gone or not.
Okay. Chris, tell me a little bit about how you were chosen for this highly sought-after position.
Well, they needed judges, so I was like, okay, I'll be a judge, and then I was a judge.
Thank you, Chris. A very insightful answer from one of the judges, a real important position today. Again, best of luck with this, guys.
Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
Contestants, are you ready?
Ready.
On your mark, get set, eat.
And with me, two of the folks that made it in the next round. To my right is Abigail. Abigail, tell us a little bit about your technique and how you were so successful.
Well, this morning I didn't eat anything, so this is the first thing I've eaten all day, apart from some Lucky Charms. And I also went for a run, so I cleared out my stomach, so I was ready.
Talk about running, because you do a bit of running.
Well, after I run, I'm usually really hungry, so I went for a run this morning, so I'd be starving, and I can just eat those waffles right up.
Okay. Keegan, you had a unique way of your technique. Could you let us in on it?
You just got to be the waffle. No one else exists but you and the waffle. You be the waffle.
Very deep, Keegan. Okay, all right. Well, best of luck in the next round, folks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. And just to show that we have equal time for people that are successful in making the next round and people that aren't, to my right, and is a man who is usually behind the camera but is in front of it now, is Boothbay Region Community TV manager John Trees. John, tell us about today's event and why you decided to enter it.
Well, I've seen it on TV so many times because Lee Arnott's produced it and it's been awesome, so I decided to try and enter the contest and enjoy it. And it was for a good cause, so the first time I think it was for Lyme disease, and that's an important thing to try and cure or find at least an issue to help people heal that. So that's why I entered.
Great.
They're delicious waffles. So I had the blueberry waffle, and I just took my time eating it because I only needed to eat one. That was good.
Well, good. And so you can see people come out and support this event in many ways, whether it be for competition or just coming on down to say what a great cause it is.
Yeah.
Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
Contestants, are you ready?
Ready.
On your mark, get set, eat. Judges, are you ready?
Ready.
Contestants, are you ready?
Ready.
On your mark, get set, eat.
Well, the 2012 edition of the Waffle Waffle Eating Contest is complete. And to my left is this year's champion,
Maya.
And to my right is the second place finisher,
Anton,
who came all the way over here from Sweden today to do this event. Tell us a little bit about what it was like.
It was cold. Because when I stuck my fingers in the ice cream, like they froze. But
that was your biggest problem.
Okay.
Your fingers went cold.
And tell me a little bit about what your technique was.
Don't chew.
Don't chew. Some great advice. Okay. Now, what are you folks going to do when you go back home to Sweden and show these trophies that you won? What's everybody going to think back there?
Yeah, we're going to brag about it.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe you could get other people from Sweden to come over here next year to compete. All right. Again, folks, thank you very much. Congratulations. And thanks for everyone for supporting this tremendous event today.